Hey everybody, how's it going? Mark Causey here from Black Cat Comics in Rockin' Milpitas. Every Wednesday is New Comic Day, and I'm here to give you some great reasons to get down to your local comic shop and pick up something fun to read. This week is packed with great books, lots of great stuff to talk about. Rorschach is the Before Watchmen book you've been waiting for. If you, for some reason, are not picking up any of these Before Watchmen books, you're really missing out. Some of the best creators in comics doing some really cool characters, great stuff. Pick up this week's Rorschach #1 or pick up a first issue of any of the other Before Watchmen books. See what all the buzz is about. It's really great stuff. I'm always talking about the women of the DCU. This is one of my favorite weeks of the month because Wonder Woman, Supergirl, Batwoman, Catwoman, Birds of Prey, all out this week. All books worth checking out. Catwoman is one of my favorites of this whole DC New 52 thing. Batwoman is one of your favorites of all this new DC 52 thing. The art in that book is really stellar. Batwoman starts a new arc this week. Wonder Woman with Brian Azzarello has been really awesome from the beginning. Pick up the first volume hardcover to that and catch up to this week's number 12. Great stuff. Always talking about the women of DCU. DC does a great job with that stuff. Nightwing is your Batman book of the week. Nightwing has been really good as well. Red Hood is a book you're all into. Both those out this week. Good stuff. DC Universe Presents starts a new arc this week with Kid Flash. That's been really cool. Pick up the Vandal Savages from the last couple issues. Those have been really good. Blue Beetle is out this week. Lots of great stuff from DC. Hellblazer is your classic Vertigo book of the week. And Hawk and Dove collects the first 8 issues for all of you Rob Liefeld fans. Avengers vs. X-Men is the biggest book Marvel has, probably the biggest book in comics right now. Number 10 is out this week. Avengers number 29 is your AVX crossover with a cool Captain America cover. You can read more about that in the newsletter. Dark Avengers is a book I like to talk about, formerly known as Thunderbolts. That's good stuff. Amazing Spider-Man has been really big. Captain Marvel number 2 is out this week. If any of you missed number 1, you're bummed and you have to wait for the reprint. 2 is very cool. Daredevil is a book I like to talk about. Seems like that's been coming out every week. Mark Waid is awesome. So you can see lots of great stuff going on. Image has some of their best books this week. Elephant Men is a book I like to talk about. Saga, Fatale, both out this week. Great stuff from the Image guys. Savage Sword is your Dark Horse book of the week. Always like to talk about that. Valiant has Bloodshot and Harbinger both out this week. You know you loved Bloodshot back in the day. You know you've been waiting for the new issue to come out. Here it is this week. Been liking to talk about Dynamite Comics. Zorro Rides Again is out this week. Great example of the westerns and the multiple genres going on right now that I always like to talk about. Great week for kids books. Simpsons are out this week, but I really want to make mention of Betty and Veronica. Yes, Betty and Veronica, because Betty the Vampire Slayer versus Vampironica is out this week. If that doesn't make any sense to you, you should definitely pick up this week's issue and check it out because it's a ton of fun. Always talking about Archie Comics and what a great job they do with their books. Everybody should be reading Jughead or Archie Double Digest, but pick up this week's Betty and Veronica, see what I'm talking about. All kinds of great stuff, as you can see. Check out those shipping lists, find your favorite book, get down to your favorite local comic shop and pick up something awesome. That's all I got for you for this week. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out at blackcatcomics.biz. Get on down here to Rockin' Milpitas and check out all of our cool back-to-school stuff with your lunch boxes and your t-shirts and your hoodies and your notepads and pens and all that good thing. That's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.